back to another video. If you're new, my name is Leah and I am all about spending less, creating more, and sharing with you how you can do the same thing in your kitchen. Now today I am so excited. I'm going back into our grocery outlet store. I have not been there in months. So if you haven't seen the previous videos I've shared over the last few years where I do discount grocery shopping trips, make sure you check those out. They're down in the description box. I think they're always so much fun. I like to do the little guessing game where you have to figure out how much did I actually spend on this massive amount of food. So check those out. I'm gonna head on over into that store. I do have a list. I always make my meal plan based on what I have on hand, get anything else that I'm needing for that, for snacks, for meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinners, and fill in the gaps as needed. So got my list. I'm heading on into that store, and then anything I don't find there at a good price, I will end up stopping in over at Walmart or Kroger. So you get 2 grocery hauls today. I love discount groceries just as much, maybe even more than the average grocery shopper. But let me tell you, you got to be careful. When you go to any grocery store, including these grocery outlets, you need to make sure you watch out for things like these puffed up packaging, anything that's gone bad. Double check everything. Just because you went to Kroger or Walmart doesn't mean that the expiration dates are properly stored on the shelf. There are still things that go bad before you even get there. And also keep in mind what will go bad before you can properly store or use the items that you bought. So always keep that in mind, because as good of a deal as you find, the last thing you want to do is waste the money because you didn't use it in the first place. My son and I used to call stores like this treasure hunt stores, but you gotta be careful and know my pricing ahead of time so I know if what I'm looking at is actually a good deal or not. You can get sucked into buying things just because you're at a discount store or because it says it's on sale, but that doesn't mean that it's always the best price. So know your prices before you get there, shop around. Like these peanuts, I already knew was a steal of a deal, so I made sure I got those. Now, I would love to hear from you. Are there any items that you've been seeing in this grocery haul so far that you're like screaming at me while I'm shopping, saying, stock up more, I would have bought this, or why didn't you get double the quantity? So I want to know, what kind of things do you look for and stock up on when you go discount shopping, or when you find sales in the paper, clearance things at Kroger? Let me know. I'm interested. One of my favorite things to buy are protein bars, granola bars, and then of course any kind of meat or cheese that I can get into my freezer. Now the cereal at the store a lot of times is not that great of a deal. You'll want to make sure you check that out before you buy, because it is a grocery outlet, but that does not mean, like I said earlier, that those cereal prices are great. And a lot of times the produce here is not as good of a deal as you would get pretty much anywhere else. I'm very selective on those things. While you know that I am all about spending less and creating more, I also really like certain kinds of cuts of meat, different brands and things that are more important to me that you may be thinking, why would I spend the money on that? It's not frugal at all. And I get it. You're right. When it comes to my meat choices, I'm pretty picky and I like really lean beef, and the prices on that vary vastly. So you don't have to get the same kind of meat that I do. Some of these items are super convenient items too that I like to get on sale only. So keep that in mind as well. You can watch for those sales, the buy one, get one free deals on the name brand fancy bread, if you will, and you'll save half. You can stick things into your freezer, wait for those chips to go on sale instead of paying full price. Cereal is another one of those things that are just super expensive. So if you have to have the name brand Lucky Charms, wait for it to go on sale for half off and then stock up. Another thing I like to do is look for the different kinds of options that can be used in different ways. These can be for hot dogs, and I can cut them in half for little sliders. And if I wanted to save even more money, I could use these brown and serve. Now, this looked like an amazing deal. It is, but it's a lot of fat, and my family right now is just trying to have a lower fat content. So picked up this bonza pasta and the rice. Again, I know these are splurges. It has extra protein, and it's just something that's worth it for my family in the season that we're in. So keep all of that in mind when you're grocery shopping for your family. Your needs are going to be different than somebody else's, not just your budget allowance, but also your dietary needs. So one grocery haul to another can vary a whole lot, but that's all relative to what someone else's needs are. Now, I find it really interesting that my Kroger has a designated spot for clearance items. That's in the dairy section and the bakery, but they also have clearance stickers sprinkled throughout the entire store, so you want to make sure you watch out for that. I was really excited when I saw these until I saw they were past date, but then my spirits were lifted once again whenever the exact item that was on my grocery list was on clearance as well. So of course I picked up 2 of those, could have bought more, put them in the freezer, because if you didn't know, Go-Gurt freezes fantastically, and then you can actually just keep it in your kid's lunchbox and they won't go bad without an ice pack. So love that tip. But see, like here, all of these clearance items, there was several other things in the other part of the store that I would have missed out on if I just went straight to there. So like I said earlier, things like chips go on sale regularly and you'll get them half off. So watch for those sales. You don't have to pick them up only on the weeks that you need them. Try to get them ahead of time. Things like these pretzel crisps. Different items are really great for stocking up on because they will last in your pantry for a long time, and you'll end up saving half on your grocery bill. Just got back from my local grocery outlet store and my local Kroger, and I wanted to share with you all the deals that I found without clipping coupons. Here's an overview of my first haul from the grocery outlet store if you want to place your guesses down below. I also had those 2 huge cases of milk back there from a different place before I went to the grocery outlet. Dakota and I were in another town last week that has this really cool discount store that's kind of like a TJ Maxx and a grocery outlet all in one. So I picked up 2 of those milk cases. Such an amazing deal. Now they are originally from a Starbucks order, I guess, where they stock their own store, and that's why they have the little green straws. So of course, you know, my little Malin was super excited about that. Had to pick up a bunch of those. I'm going to start over here with the cold stuff that needs to get put away. This was a 5-pound bag of sweet potato wedges. They do have fat content in them. I'm assuming they put some oil or something on them and pre-par fried them or something. But this is going to be a really great way to get a little bit of extra fiber in my kids. We love French fries. We'll put those in the air fryer. And if you wanted to add something a little bit sweet or special to them, you can do like some kind of cinnamon honey dip. So that'd be really good with them. Also, we like them with barbecue sauce, and Malin prefers ketchup. So I think that's going to be really good. And these make great breakfast options as well. You don't have to just think lunch or dinner with these. So I'm going to split these up into a couple of bags, get some in my deep freezer. And then I also got these triple cheese pizza rolls, but these were for $2.99. Of course, I got 2 bags. These are the 50 count. And this was a really exciting find. If you have been around my channel for very long, you know that the Tortilla Land fresh, ready to cook soft tortillas is our very favorite to buy. These are as close to homemade as you can get. They last forever. They do have a best buy date on them, and this huge bag is the kind that you get from a box store like Costco or Sam's. There are so many tortillas in here. It just takes 60 seconds, cook them up on a skillet. Like here it says good until January 21st. That is not exactly accurate. And then also they freeze really well, even though they say not to. I don't know why they say not to, but it's just bread. So it freezes really great. Never had an issue with that. So I'm gonna take these out, have one package in the house, one package in the freezer out in the garage. I was trying to see if it told me how many. There are 36 of the tortillas in here for $2.99. Incredible price. I was really excited. I picked up some meat as well. Each of these packets of turkey breast is 6 ounces for $1.99. This is the kind without any nitrates added, so that was good to find. And then this chicken, I ended up getting 2 of the Deli rotisserie seasoned chicken breast. Again, $1.99. This says to use it by January 17th. I am going to get some of this into the deep freezer as well because we will not use that much deli meat at one time. I picked up this turkey sausage. This is a nice size sausage, 70% less fat, and it's the smoked flavor for $1.79. There's 4 sausages in here. I was trying to find something that wouldn't be super high fat for the kids to have with their breakfast. So I'm going to use these as part of their breakfast packets, as well as this turkey bacon. And this is actually a 2-pack that I got on sale. They have this marked down to $3.99 for the double pack. So I got 20 ounces, almost 2 pounds for $3.99. And then this is the chicken I got on sale, thinly cut already, and it was only $2.59 a pound, so I paid $4.48 for all of this. Another meal idea for the kids is the quick grab-and-go mac and cheese packs for lunch at school. $2.99 is a really good price for the individual packets, and you know that I'm not super brand loyal to very many things, but when it comes to these individual packets, I don't know what causes it, but the Kraft mixes and cooks together so much better than the Great Value brand. So I do prefer just to get the Kraft on that. And then this was an exciting find I mentioned earlier. This was not from my local grocery outlet store. I was at another one out of town, and we stopped in real quick, found the Starbucks packs. This is the kind of milk that you would get at Starbucks. So instead of going to Walmart and getting this brand, they have them specifically marketed for Starbucks to have a green straw. So well played, Starbucks. All the kids know that they can get a little Horizon milk whenever we go to Starbucks. And the vanilla is one of their favorites. So I got that for the kids. Again, the Best By date is not always accurate. Also, what I found out, that's why this is open, these dates on the outside of the box is not the actual Best By date on the cartons. They say March of 2024, so we definitely have some more time for that. Plus, I've noticed after years of buying these, they do not go bad by the date on here. I've never actually had that happen, so they still have a good shelf life even after that date. So I bought 2 boxes of those, and the best part of all is that it was only $6 for each 18 pack. I was so excited about that. I got these little crunchy strawberry flavored banana chips for $1.99, another fat-free snack for the kids. Get them a little bit of more fiber, 3 grams of fiber for every 3rd cup or 1 ounce serving. And these are fantastic. I really enjoy them. Malin likes them. I don't remember if Weston does or not, but these are the miniature Lara bars in the chocolate chip cookie dough flavor. There's 10 in here for $2.99. Really great price on that. And these are the mini builder bars. I don't know if they're gonna like this flavor. It is chocolate mint. Malin loves chocolate mint chip ice cream, so I have a feeling she'll like these too, but we'll see. I only paid $3.99 for all 10 of these, and I know that my kids like these. This is the Annie's Peel Aparts. It's a fruit strip, and it's really fun, like Twizzlers, but they're just all fruit. There's no added colors. The ingredients on here is just strictly fruit from concentrate. There's no added sugar. I picked up the Kerrygold butter. This is naturally soft, it says, and I think they do that because they add some water to it, and it is not, let's see, what do they add to it? They add water and whey. That's not normally found in regular butter. So picked this up, easy to spread. It is only 80 calories for a tablespoon, which is a little bit less than regular butter, and Kerrygold is the best. So we'll see if I like this one. This is a sweet and spicy pack of peanuts. I only paid $1 for them. It's quite a big bag actually, and it says it has 6 servings in here. So $1 for that, plus only $2.49 for the salt and vinegar peanuts. Again, I'm not sure if Weston likes these or not, but I know he loves salt and vinegar Pringles and he loves peanuts. So hopefully combining the two will be a good fit for him. 10 packs that are 2 1/4 ounces each. Really great to take for lunch at school, and I couldn't package them for cheaper if I tried. So really great find on that. This is the Annie's snack mix. It's the pretzels, little breadsticks, and then it has the cheesy little bunnies, which they really enjoy. So I only paid $1.49 for this. It says that the best buy is December of 2023. But again, something like this is shelf stable for a little while longer. So I will go ahead and get this pulled out for them to be able to enjoy. They are just about out of goldfish. They don't have any other kind of quick snack besides pretzels. So I think that'll go by pretty quickly for them. This is a sauce that we've never tried before. I have had some of the Wicked brand things in general. I think I remember enjoying them. But this is the mango sauce. It has some lime and a chili kick, it says. So I'm not sure how much spice is going to be in it, but it's only 25 calories for a tablespoon. So it's a really great low fat option. And this is one of my favorite pancake mixes to pick up. I know I can easily make my own pancake mix, but this has added protein in it, and it's so simple, quick and easy to make. And I only paid $1.99. This one is flavored. It's raspberry lemon. You just have to add water. I'm not sure if the kids are going to enjoy it, but hopefully at the very least I will enjoy it, and it'll be a really good breakfast prep for me. And then last but not least, I picked up this big bag of apples. I think it's 3 pounds. Normally the produce at that store is really hit or miss. You don't know if you're actually going to get a good deal, but the apples, I remember, seemed like a good deal. These were $2.99 for the 3 pound bag. And also, side note, I thought it was really interesting. These apples feel really clean, and the ones that I've been getting from Walmart are super waxy on the outside. It's super hard to actually get them to feel clean. So I don't really know anything about this brand, but I am impressed. It says it's from Washington, product of the US. I don't know anything about the other Granny Smith apples, but I thought it was worth noting. The Honey Crisp are the same way at Walmart. They're just very waxy. So I don't know if y'all have been noticing that. Something that I have not noticed, some produce, I remember always back in the day feeling like there was a lot of wax on them, but I never noticed it with some apples at Walmart until just recently, and I'm not too happy about that. So anyway, just curious if y'all have noticed that too. So that is everything from the discount grocery outlet store, and now we're going to move on to Kroger.
Well, these are kind of a little bit spicy.
Yeah, like mint.
Yeah.
Do you like it? Yeah. Is it like the ice cream?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm good. Yep, they have chocolate chip, Mom. I like chocolate chip.
Yeah, me too.
Apple. Apple.
Here's everything that I picked up from Kroger. I will share the details on how much I spent, so you can check that down in the description box. These are the loaves of bread that I picked up this time. They were out of our favorite regular, so I got the golden wheat. Buy one, get one free. It is still cheaper at Walmart in general to get it from there. However, when it goes on sale for buy one, get one free, it is cheaper at Kroger. So watch out for those sales. I also got these sausage rolls. It's like hot dog buns for, I don't remember how much the price was, but it was on sale. It may have been the same price as I would have got it from Walmart, but I decided to get these, like I said earlier, and use them as little slider buns. I'm just going to cut them in half. That way we can enjoy our favorite brand of super soft bread. And it was still basically the same price as the only slider bun options that they had at Kroger. So I got those from there. The splurge of the week, I would consider the Banza products. I got the rice and the wheels, the pasta and the rice, made from chickpeas. It is going to be higher protein, which is ultimately why I got them. If you have any sensitivity to gluten, this is a really great thing to pick up. And I think it's also lower in carbs than a regular pasta. 29 grams of carbs for almost 2 ounces of the rice. Oh my gosh, this says garlic and olive oil. I didn't know that. Well, hopefully he likes that. I'm going to use this for Dakota's lunch. It's a really great way to get in some fiber. This one's 8 grams of fiber, 20 grams of protein, and that is for 2 ounces of this pasta. So really great option. I'm not exactly sure how keto works. I don't think that this is keto friendly, but we are not low carb here. We are high protein, so that's why I got these things. I also picked up some bananas. Like I mentioned last time, I like to pick out my own bananas. They have to be the right shade of green in order to last us and for us to enjoy them. Because once they start getting too yellow, they just get extra sweet. The banana, something happens to the banana and it literally gets sweeter, and we don't prefer it that way. Also, it's mushier and softer, also why we don't like it that way, but just keep in mind, it does change the flavor. So, like example, you might not even care about this, but while we're talking about it, this is too green, but the one, it's hard to see in this lighting, this one is probably going to be good tomorrow. So this is like the perfect bunch of bananas, because once the back ones are done, the front ones will be ready to eat. So any other banana connoisseurs out there or picky banana eaters, let me know down below. How do you like your bananas? The cilantro, the lime, the 2 jalapenos, I picked up all to have pico de gallo. We still have tomatoes and onion left, so I'll be using all of those things with our taco night. The English cucumber is 50 cents more expensive at Kroger than it is at Walmart, so keep that in mind. If it's something that you regularly purchase, you may be better off to get it when you go to Walmart for other products. However, I was not going to Walmart this week, and the trip to park, go in and out, was not worth the 50 cents. Everything else was a great deal, so I went ahead and got that anyway. I also picked up 4 russet potatoes, 99 cents for the whole bag because it's in a produce clearance. And this is going to be really nice to make some homemade mashed potatoes. I'm not sure if we're going to save them for next week with our meatloaf or if I'm going to use them this week with our steak. Probably going to split them both because Dakota doesn't like mashed potatoes. So we'll see. And this is like my favorite flavor of peanut butter. So I was really looking forward to getting this. We're completely out of peanut butter. I also needed some more salt. I like the pink Himalayan salt. I use different kinds. In my baking, I tend to use kosher and sea salt. And then with cooking, I like to use the Himalayan. Again, I'm not sure. This may have been a better deal at Walmart. There actually was not a price tag on the shelf when I got this, but I knew I needed it. I just looked it up. It's actually just over $1 less expensive at Walmart. So I'm rambling. Let's move on. The pretzel crisps. We are almost out. This is something Dakota and I love to have with our hummus. We actually have 3 flavors of hummus now in our house, but this is the best. We love the little mini ones. I use this with brie. I use it with hummus. I like them by themselves. We like it with peanut butter. They're so good. So we got that. These are the little Stonefire non-dippers, and we like to use these for the kids to have their own little homemade pizza Lunchables. These were both part of the buy 5 or more sale, as were the beef jerky packets. This is all teriyaki flavor this week. So Dakota requested beef jerky, and Weston likes to take it to school sometimes too. So I got 4 of those. The semi-sweet chocolate chips. This is the 1.5 pound bag. Got those from Kroger. Like I said earlier, we have the hummus we love. So I ended up picking up the chipotle pepper flavor one. It was on clearance. Hi. So this one has bell peppers, like the roasted bell pepper kind, but it also has a chipotle puree. So I don't like anything smoky, like chipotle peppers, but Dakota does. So he's going to try this. Here's the information on it. 70 calories for 2 tablespoons. And hummus is made with fat. So, of course, it's not a low-calorie, low-fat thing.
But it's delicious.
What do you think it tastes like?
It's got a kick.
So spicy. But does it taste like chipotle, like a smoky?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, did you see the price I paid? Less than those little individual packs. I have been wanting to have some more peach tea for the house. I'm out. I do have a few other flavors left, like the Christmas tea is almost gone. And then I have a new box of the apple cinnamon. But I wanted peach tea as well. So I picked one of those up while it was on sale. I got the Go-Gurt for the kids. This was on sale for $1.20. The Kroger brand, the Mermaid and Unicorn, is cotton candy and cake batter. So I thought that was sounded really yummy. I don't know if Weston's gonna wanna take those to school with him or not. We'll have to see what the actual package looks like. You wanna see what they look like inside?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so hopefully they don't look too girly. Oh yeah, that's not bad. Would you take that to school?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then the pink one has just cotton candy all over it.
Can I see the kind of yogurts are in there?
Mm-hmm. I also picked up 2 of the brownie flavored Chobani flips. Weston really likes these, and they're 92 cents a piece. So he has until the 13th of January, supposedly, to be able to eat those. And then we still have half of a thing of the Fairlife left, so maybe we have a whole one left. I can't remember. But we needed some more Fairlife to get us through the rest of the week. So I got one of those. The final thing that we got in this week's grocery haul, if you want to call it, would be the tortilla chips. We get this from our local restaurant that we like to go to, and you can see they were freshly fried, so the grease came through the bag. But it was a really large bag of chips. They last for a good long time, and they are reheated. If you reheat them in the microwave, they taste really good and more fresh. And we got 3 dips to go with it for, I think it was either $14 or $15 total. So we got the classic salsa. We always ask them for salsa picosa. It's a really good homemade hot sauce. It's super spicy too. But we get this from them, and then we also had a big thing of queso. It's not completely gone, but I didn't really show you a half gone thing. So we ended up using some of that for our lunch yesterday after church, and I just wanted to share with you what we got from that, because this is going to end up going toward our meal plan this week as well. And I thought it was fair to show you some of the other grocery items that we got, even though it didn't come from a grocery store.
Well, which one is it? This one?
This one.
Oh. I'll put the beans in there.
So hopefully this video gave you some inspiration, and if you have not gone to a discount grocery outlet salvage grocery store, maybe this has inspired you to look for one in your area. I hope you find one, and I hope you find awesome deals. Until the next video, I'll see you in those comments.